can respect that. Look, we're gonna jump right into this. This is about Coach of the Year, and one of us has a dog in this race, kind of sort of. I don't know if that means he's gonna roll with him, but it is what it is. That being said, I'm not gonna bury the lead. I'm gonna go come out the gate and let y'all know my Coach of the Year.
Oh God,
me. Kevin O'Connell. Why not? Why not give it to the boy? See, let me tell you, every time you get one, I remember Kevin O'Connell. Charlie probably remembers too when we used to play Madden back in the day. He was one of the, like, we used to play franchise mode when, like, all the good quarterbacks were taken. He was one of those scrum quarterbacks late left. You know what I'm saying? I always remembered his name and his face combination. Then he started coaching in Washington, and now, fast forward all these years, I think he went to the Rams and all that.
Yeah.
Now he's in Minnesota, leading these boys. What are they, 8-1 right now?
The second best team in the NFL.
They have the second best record.
Look, that's what he was asking.
Not the second best team. Let's stop all that nonsense.
Anyway, he's a rookie coach. I like the fact that they find different ways to win. These gentlemen are very critical of my man Kirk Cousins, but it is what it is. He figured the way.
He's having statistically his worst season, but I'll just shut up. But
I'm not arguing. This ain't about Kirk Cousins. Right. This is about Kevin O'Connell. Relax.
He's one of the best receivers in the league. Cool.
Right. My point exactly. O'Connell is using his weapons. He went out and got T.J. Hawkinson, even though y'all be hating on Hawk. You know what I'm saying? That's my
He's definitely a top 7 tight end.
But that's my pick, Kevin O'Connell. Who got something for my man? Anybody, gentlemen?
Frank? I like the pick personally, but
I hate it.
I'll reserve mine to last.
So right. Me picking a side, and my side is I can very firmly stand on the other side of this one. That's a garbage pick. The Vikings have been one of the more fortunate teams in the league. And it's like, I know you like stuff like that, but I've watched football long enough to know that stuff doesn't pan out. And usually what I look at with teams that are fortunate, right, is a certain thing we like to call quarterback and quarterback play. And like I duly pointed out, statistically, Kirk Cousins is having probably his worst season. He keeps getting away with it or getting lucky. Like, the NFL is such, right, where if you look at that game, right, a couple different instances in that game, and they lose that game against the Bills last week. And we're not having this celebratory, but everything is like a reaction to what happened.
And
if they play, and Washington, they probably should have lost that game. I can also point to some others, even against the Vikings, against the Cardinals, they should have lost that game. But let's not get into that. The NFL is such where we're looking at whatever the result is, right? If they play the Bills 10 times, they lose that game 8 times. This just happened to be one of the 2 that they didn't. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And listen, while you have to give them credit for finding ways to win, or another team throwing it at them, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think that what he's done, like, there's nothing that I see, because I also have watched him, like Kirk Cousins, struggle to get the ball to arguably one of the 3 best receivers in the league for large portions of this season, and even in large portions of that game. But I'm going to leave it alone. Have it, but I'm completely on the other side.
Who are you taking?
For me, give me Nick Sirianni, because to be quite honest with you, as good as the Eagles look from top to bottom, you know what I'm saying, even despite the loss, like, you know what I'm saying, I think, and even with the flaws in their quarterback, I feel like you can't even see them because of how well coached they are in all phases and how well rounded that team is. He's done an amazing job from where Jalen Hurts was when he was drafted and brought in this league to where he is now, which I still think he has a lot left to be desired. When you talk Coach of the Year, what they've been able to do and the relative ease of which they've been able to do it, their game against Washington last week was the first time that they trailed at halftime. They're demolishing teams. And like, when you want to see how a team wins, that's the way a team should win, not the way the Vikings do it. I mean, cool, but that's the way a team should win. That's a sustainable recipe.
So, translation, guys, Frank is a hater. But
okay,
said,
and you're a fanboy. Cool.
Fan of who? I'm a Washington.
Kirk Cousins.
Yes,
that is actually
who drafted Kirk Cousins? Huh? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay.
Charlie, resident New York Giants.
Hey, Kevin O'Connell is a Washington alum too. But what were you saying?
Our resident New York Giants fan. Who is it? Brian Daboll? Huh? You going straight to good? That's who you picking? Huh?
I think Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel.
My name is
from the Miami Dolphins, lost to Brian Daboll, because Brian Daboll does not have the best wide receiver in the league. He doesn't have the 5th best receiver in the league. In addition to that, he doesn't have a starting receiver in the league, and they're 7-2. They have that right now. The New York Giants are trotting out Daniel Jones at quarterback, a running back. Sure, Saquon is fine. The offensive line has had things added to it, but it doesn't make it good. And who plays wide receiver? Wandale Robinson and Darius Slayton.
Richie James. Dan Bellinger, tight end.
No, he only has one eye. He's looking like Aemon Targaryen right now. What the Giants are fielding is why Brian Daboll is the coach of the year. Because he doesn't have Justin Jefferson or Tyreek Hill.
And y'all have a weird Brown. And y'all have a weird defense.
And he doesn't have a quarterback. I don't know why you guys are ignoring that.
There you go. No. I mentioned Daniel Jones earlier.
You're right about that.
He has the least talent with the most wins in this league. Kirk Cousins and all that. Kirk Cousins obviously better than Daniel. Tua's better than Daniel. Hurts is better. Everyone's better than Daniel Jones. So if you're just looking at the quarterback, it's a landslide. Yeah. Like they shouldn't be 7-2 with this roster. They're 7-2 with a 2-7 roster. That's what the New York Giants are.
But I mean,
that's
there was
coaching.
Yeah, there was a play that was like a microcosm of the Giants this year. And to me, the Giants are similar to the Vikings, but it's just you can see that but there are things that have happened, like from the 2-point conversion in the game against the Titans, things that happened that made you feel like, oh, this is really coaching. But there's the play in the game where where Daniel Jones threw off his back leg, that horrible pass across the field to Darius Slayton, and he catches it and then makes a receiber miss and turns it into a touchdown. Yeah. Like I was like, yeah, that's the Giants season, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, it's by hook or by crook. The lack of talent on this team, the things that win in the NFL, quarterback play, weapons, shut down corners. The Giants don't have any of this stuff at all. Like bottom 5 at all of those things.
Barkley though,
and they got coaching. Barkley won't be there next year.
Anyways, well, all right. So that being said, so you're picking a side. Daboll is your side.
O'Connell
is my side, and Sirianni is Frank's side. Is that what we arrived at?
That's where we are.
Hey, leave a comment. Let us know who they think, because I'm pretty sure Daboll should have it.
You know what? I know you said Mike McDaniel is an honorable mention. I think what's his name? Mike Vrabel should get honorable mention, because I don't know who is on the Texans. The Titans team.
We doing honorable mention is Pete.
I don't know who's on their team.
We doing honorable mention.
Pete Carroll's
so is this a 2-on-2 fight? Because I'm still taking my 2 guys.
No, give me Pete Carroll.
I do like Pete Carroll.
The oldest and the rookie. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll say.
I like that. But again,
Vrabel having that Tennessee Titans team at 6-3 is still like, I was like, really? Cool.
Vrabel is the closest thing to what Brian Daboll is doing, winning these games with very little and just a running back.
And Malik Willis played 2 of them. So let's also keep that in mind.
Anyways, man, that is pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tell us what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. This has been Soggy Nacho's podcast. Peace.